Greetings friends, I am Obsidian. Earlier on, Monster Up released episode 21 of the Skibidi Toilet Zombie universe, where we saw some crazy fighting action and the return of a few characters, and one we most definitely were cheering over. But before we get into today's video, make sure you subscribe to me so you don't miss future analysis and theory videos from me. Also, give my video a like, as it will help me. Let's begin. The scene begins from where we last left off, where the POV cameraman sees the infected zombie drillman get hit by a blast from the Juggernaut Titan Astro Toilet, and he falls to the floor, but we look over to see that the infected zombie Stillman has got back up after the blast and is angry. The infected zombie drillman does a different move to the last episode and hits his fists to the ground, making the smoke go everywhere and affect everyone, making us feel like we were in a fever dream or a mirage once again. We end up in a new place with both the Juggernaut Titan Astro Toilet and UFO Astro Toilet, who look around confused, since they haven't experienced the effects of the illusion yet, so they're confused about where they are. Here we also see that the UFO Astro Toilet is actually way bigger in this universe, since he is almost the same size as the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet, whilst in the original universe, he was way smaller than even the Detainer Astro Toilet, which shows that he's clearly been upgraded and scaled up in this universe. Anyway, the Astro duo look around in confusion until normal Titan Speakerman suddenly comes into view and lands next to the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet and holds his hand out. This of course is a trap because, as we all know, Titan Speakerman is infected from an earlier episode, so these mind tricks the infected zombie drillman is playing on the POV cameraman, and Astro Toilets is really rough. The Juggernaut. Astro Toilet is hesitant and begins to look around before he holds his hand out and takes Titan Speakerman's hand in his, and they do the all-famous handshake we have seen in episodes 59, 66, and 69 and 70 of the original series. Just as we think this is going well, Titan Speakerman grabs his hand and throws the Juggernaut Titan Astro Toilet, and he lands next to the UFO Astro Toilet, who then begins to send blasts to Titan Speakerman, but he disappears in the blink of an eye. As the Astro Toilets begin to think everything is okay, the infected zombie drillman spawns into the scene in a bigger form, perched onto the building nearby, which is a reference to the all-famous scene from the movie King Kong. The infected zombie drillman begins to roar as the UFO Astro Toilet goes to shoot at him again, but he gets out of the way and manages to strike the UFO Astro Toilet, leaving a huge scar across his face from the force of the nails of the infected zombie drillman. The infected zombie drillman goes to attack the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet, but his shield and blasts prove too much for the infect zombie drillman, who now disappears in the blink of an eye just like Titan Speakerman did. The Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet raises his arms and begins to generate energy that creates a big energy blast impact that explodes, which makes us come back to reality and where we currently are. Not going to lie, but even I would go insane from these mind tricks, and I'm not even there. We are now back in the original area, where the POV cameraman looks at the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet, but then to the side where he sees the infected zombie drillman about to attack. He is suddenly blasted by the rays of the UFO Astro Toilet. The POV cameraman is now looking at the UFO Astro Toilet, who is smirking as he is hitting the infected zombie drillman, but he soon stops when he is stabbed through the neck, which we now see was done by the scientist zombie toilet. We haven't seen the zombie scientist toilet in a hot minute, and the last time he was seen was in episode 7, when G-Man had the first hit of the X-18 energy. Now we see that he looks more upgraded, since he shows that he has his acid rocket launcher and 2 laser guns out, as well as a big arm on one of his tentacles. The infected scientist toilet grabs the UFO Astro Toilet by the helmet and bites a chunk out of his neck, and as the UFO Astro Toilet is roaring in pain from what just happened, the scientist zombie toilet throws him to the ground, like he is nothing. The POV cameraman quickly looks at his tablet, where as always we see some YouTuber shoutouts, and then he slides the tablet over and brings up the SOS button, which he presses to send for help. As the infected scientist toilet begins to roar at the remaining Juggernaut Titan Astro Toilet, who has sent blasts at him, and POV, he sends an acid attack towards the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet, whose shield is now obliterated. Now, is it me, or did his shield get underrated here? Not gonna lie, I was expecting his shield and blaster cannon to be stronger, like it was in the original series, because he is a stronger new character like Dafuk Boom said, but I guess the scientist zombie toilet has become just that much stronger. He is even stronger than the bigger fish in the sea in this universe. This particular scene reminds me of episode 67, part 2 of the original series where the robot scientist SKIBIDI toilet does the same thing to Titan Speakerman, but it takes off his remaining arm gun. The Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet sends another blast to the infected scientist SKIBIDI, but he then grabs the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet by the head with his hand that he has extended out. This similar move reminds me of the one from upgraded Titan Drillman when he came back and grabbed the horror toilets in the same manner to crush them up into his body. As the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet is fending off from being attacked, he shoots at the infected zombie Drillman, who decides to burrow into the floor and escape, and we go back to the Titan Juggernaut Astro Toilet, who has accidentally shot at the POV cameraman, who has now dropped the X-18 energy ball, and it lands in front of the traitor TV man, who picks it up and is about to disappear by teleporting out while waving his hand, but he is stopped by the bald SKIBIDI toilet, who headbutts him and smiles with laughter because of what he had just done. I really do like this SKIBIDI toilet a great deal since he is a very good friend to Plunger Cameraman, and he just saved the day when he most needed him. Who knows what that TV man would have done if he had the orb on his side. This is total Chad behavior, and I am here for it. The POV cameraman walks over to the X-18 energy ball and picks it up and looks back at the traitor TV man, who now looks hugely defeated as he puts his head down. But as he is doing this, we hear a teleport from the other side of the battlefield, where we look up and see G-Man has arrived to come help take down the infected scientist toilet. G-Man looks at POV cameraman after headbutting and dashing at the infected scientist toilet and nods at him to give him the X-18 energy ball. The POV cameraman does as he is told once again, and we see the all-familiar transform from the flash of white to the cool tech that is a part of G-Man when he transforms. He looks so Chad-like and badass when this happens. As G-Man looks at the infected zombie scientist who is roaring at him from anger, the POV cameraman looks down at the traitor TV man, who has some kind of device in his hand. The POV cameraman reaches down and grabs at what is in his hand and notices a device that says Zombie Scientist across it. This suggests that the traitor TV man can control every one of the zombies and where they go once infected and can manipulate it at any time, and we actually see this explored later on. This was obviously given to him by the Plague Doctor as something he could use to do the bidding of him, and has really helped the traitor TV man to distract the Alliance at all costs. The POV cameraman presses a button, which sends the infected scientist zombie toilet through a portal, and then the device begins to show all the other infected Alliance members. As I previously said, this device can manipulate and send zombies to wherever the traitor TV man wants them to go, which the POV cameraman has worked out from just using the device for a moment, as he has flashbacks of all the instances where things just suddenly went wrong, and he realizes that it was because of this TV man, and that he is indeed a traitor. This makes him begin to attack the cameraman, but they hear a SKIBIDI toilet to the side and looks over to see the UFO Astro toilet is beginning to turn, and he is doing everything he can so that he doesn't turn, roaring in anger in the process. But G-Man puts him out of his misery by blasting him with his core energy, killing the UFO Astro toilet in an instant, before he turned. I am sure that this is what the UFO Astro toilet would have wanted also. Now there is only one remaining Astro toilet left that is on our side, which is the Titan Juggernaut Astro toilet. We still don't know what happened to the Detainer Astro zombie toilet after the earlier episodes, and we never knew if the Good Alliance managed to bring him back to normal. Anyway, G-Man looks to the POV cameraman who then looks back at the traitor TV man, but the scene ends with the traitor TV man creating a big teleporting essence with his hands, and I assume that he teleported everyone in the area, along with himself to the Titan's location, where Titan cameraman and Titan TV man are imprisoned at the end of the episode, since he doesn't seem to have much of a choice right now. For this next episode, I think we may see Titan Clockman finally appear in the zombie universe, which will be the biggest help to the Alliance as he can stop time and manipulate the zombies to the best of his abilities. This will be a massive Chad move for the Alliance and could help them win against the Plague Doctor and the zombies. But if he gets infected, this might just be game over for every uninfected Alliance, and that would be very, very bad, so hopefully that doesn't happen. But what an episode that was. Friends, do you have any theories? If you do, write them in the comments, as they are always welcome. Also, I have a Discord, where you are welcome to join and see SKIBIDI leaks when I have them, and to chat to the amazing community I am building. Thank you for watching my video. I was Obsidian. And until next time, my friends.